At Saddleback Rider Training, we provide all of the motorcycles for our clients. We have 29 bikes in our stable, and the bike I have here with me right now is probably the staple bike, the one that we use most commonly. We have the most of this bike. This is a Kawasaki EL, we call it. It's a Kawasaki 125 Eliminator. What works really well for this motorcycle is the fact that it's a medium-sized bike, and it supports a lot of different rider sizes. When you look at the saddle height, you can see that the height to the ground, touching the ground, is very easy on this bike, and the power characteristics are perfect for learning to ride a bike. All right, so our Kawasaki Eliminator 125, primary controls are the same regardless of what motorcycle we're talking about. Let's just start up on the handlebars, and the first control I wanted to identify is the clutch. And the clutch, by squeezing it in, disengages the clutch, takes power away from the rear wheel. We work on smooth, easy release of the clutch for a smooth start every time. Working in conjunction with the clutch, the other primary control we're going to talk about is the shifter. So all of our motorcycles are manual transmission motorcycles. With the clutch squeezed in, power is disengaged. If you press down on the shifter, it selects first gear. Anytime you want to shift up from second to third to fourth to fifth, one at a time, lift, release, lift, release. All right, so we've talked about the controls on the left side of the motorcycle. Let's talk about the right side now. On motorcycles, the front brake operation and the rear brake operation are separated. The most powerful brake is the front brake. By squeezing on the lever, we apply pressure to the front brake. What we'll teach you at SRT is smooth, controlled, easy squeeze of that front brake, because most of the braking pressure on a motorcycle is on the front wheel. In conjunction with the front brake is the rear brake. The rear brake is foot operated. By pressing down on the brake pedal, you apply braking pressure just to the rear wheel. And again, the front wheel is controlled by the handbrake. At SRT, we'll teach you to use both brakes simultaneously every time you brake the motorcycle. All right, so we took a look at the Kawasaki Eliminator, the 125 Kawasaki Eliminator. We identified some of the primary controls on the motorcycle and talked about what a versatile bike this really is. At SRT, we have 29 motorcycles. So as you can see, in addition to the 125cc Kawasaki, we also have a 250cc GZ Suzuki, which is a little larger motorcycle, a little heavier, but still shares a lot of the same traits with the EL, in that it's got a low saddle height and great engine response, smooth, easy controls of the motorcycle in terms of the clutch and the brake. We also have in our fleet a number of Honda Nighthawks. This too is a Nighthawk 250, and the Nighthawk 250 brings us a little taller motorcycle, so the bike's a little bit bigger in size, and like the GZ 250, a little heavier than our mainstay, the Kawasaki Eliminator. Regardless, come see us at SRT and we can guarantee the perfect fit.